Hello,
on
hello
here.
everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. This is Coach Solange. I'm here with one of our business partners, Simone. She's going to introduce herself later. But we wanted to come today just to have some conversation, discussion about what we are doing online. So my name is Solange. I'm coach in the business. I live in Montreal, Canada. I work full time in the banking industry as a financial crimes manager. And I'm also a leader of women at my church. And I'm part-time business owner in the digital. So I started my business 5 years ago during the pandemic. So I'm going to let Simone introduce herself, who she is, what she does, etc. Hi, Simone. Go
Hi,
ahead.
everyone. Thank you so much, Coach Solange. Thank you so much. As Coach Solange said, I am Simone. Of course, I am a mother, a wife, a grandma, and I did the work in the corporate. So for many years, I work in corporate, and of
Mhm.
course, now you could say that I'm, a business owner alongside my husband. So I co-business owner with my husband. So it's
Yeah.
Kirk and Simone, of course. Kirk is still at his 9 to 5. So it's Simone you have here today. So yeah, so
Okay.
I basically I'm very involved, like you said, Coach Salon in the church. And I'm very faith believing person. And
Mhm.
so right now I just have the business on the business side. I don't have a 9 to 5 as it stands right now because you will hear further in the conversation as to where Simone
Oh,
is in terms of her career.
all right.
Thank you guys.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's good. Okay. That's good to hear. And so, I mean, I'm pretty sure that every one of you have been hearing about this online business, and then I know that a lot of people are very curious, and we wanted to bring you some insight, but through our testimonial for what we have found about this business, and I'm going to start with why we decided to to start an online business. But I'm going to let you go first, and I will give my reason why. Um, 5 years ago, I started my online business, but I'll let you go first today, Simone. Okay.
Thank you again, Coach Solange.
Yeah.
So for myself, I wasn't looking for a business. I wasn't. And I mean,
Okay.
after going through my own, career, because all I know was corporate. For all my adult life,
Mhm.
I've worked in the corporate, whether it be the public service. I've done many years in the public service as a public servant. So I've served my
Mhm.
time in the public service. So I wasn't
Okay.
looking for a business. So of course, why I start this business, how I got to this business probably will come later. But again, why I start this business, there was a part of me after I was no longer able to work in the corporate as a result of
Mhm.
health issue. There was a
Okay.
part of me that's saying, I still have more time to serve. And I enjoy serving the public. I enjoy
Okay.
doing what I do as a public servant. However, why I start this business, we needed flexibility. We needed more family
Okay.
time. And I think we all can agree to that, where we
Mhm.
all need that family time. We all need that, and even for the spiritual aspect of it. Because as I said, I'm a faith believing person and I needed that. I feel like I was stretched so much
Mhm.
that I didn't have to for my family. It was like a routine where you get up, you go to work, you get up, it's so routine being in
Mhm.
that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So I wasn't necessarily looking for anything. So when my husband came across this, and of course he approached me, I said, no, I am not. Right off the back, I said, no.
Okay.
How we got here basically is he probably sees something that I wasn't seeing, of
Uh-huh.
course, because for many years I was not able to do my corporate. as I
Mhm.
said again. So why I got here, I come to realize being in the corporate and with my husband being both of us working in, in corporate, it's like you don't have that time. You don't have family time. Those family moments are no longer a thing.
Mhm.
It's almost like you wait for the weekend to come so you can satisfy that rest. But you really rest?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
of course, financial stability, having something that you can be your own is
Mhm.
probably what he was looking at. But for
Mhm.
myself, I was just seeing, you know what, I don't want to do a business. But
Okay.
in any case, we're here now and we start the business, flexibility, freedom, having that family time. And of course, having time for God, most important,
Mhm.
because being in the 9 to 5, to be honest with you, I was working like, as they would say, a dog. I was
Okay.
working hard.
Yeah.
So,
And I
at
yeah.
the end of the day, you weren't really seeing the result
Mhm.
that you were expecting because for working so hard. So I would say flexibility and freedom and just having that financial stability and able to do some of the things that you don't have to be concerned about in terms of money.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
having that multiple stream of income, of course, is part of it. And serving, because I enjoy serving.
Yeah. Okay. Like me. But was your husband working at that time when he found this business? Was he working or
And he still is,
he said, okay, he
and he
was
still
working.
is.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes, so he still has a 9 to 5. He's
Okay.
still, yes, so he still is. And as I said, it's funny because when he saw it,
Uh-huh.
right off the back, I said, no, we're not. And today I am basically the face.
Okay.
So let's go.
Okay. That's good. Yeah. Um, I mean, for myself, basically, I was looking for something, but years ago, because I realized, I mean, years ago that I cannot just rely on my salary or my job. I knew pretty well that if I wanted to build generational wealth, I won't be able to do it with
Mm-hmm.
just my salary for sure. I
No,
needed something more. And then
that's it.
in 2020, because it was a pandemic, everything was closed. I didn't have to commute to
Mm-hmm.
work, and I had more time. Yeah, even if I was still
Right.
working, but I had more time. Because I worked downtown, so
Home.
during lunch I would go. Yes, I would go out and then spend my money. But there I had time and I had money, so. I had, one of the girl at church that said, okay, she has started something, and she wanted to check it out. And so basically, I asked her, but what is it about? I mean, can you tell me what it is? She didn't want to tell me. She said, okay, just look into my website, and then you will see what it is. And so what I did, I just
You got cut off, Solange? Coach Solange? So we're just going to wait for a moment there. I think we lost Coach Solange. So we'll just wait to hear the rest of her story.